What's happening, everybody? This is Mike at Mike's Whole Dragon Channel. Today is New Comic Book Day. So I got up this morning and took a swing by my local comic book shop, Fanboy Comics, right here in Wilmington, North Carolina. And I picked up the books I had, and I figured I would do a quick video about all the books that came out this week. I've got a lot more than normal. A couple books I missed out on, so I'm going to try and pick those up at a later date. But this is the big stack I got right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books. That's kind of a slightly heavy week for me, but there's a lot of great books out there this week, and we got right here at the top of the stack. And again, this order is not really a reflection of which ones I enjoy the most versus which ones I enjoy the least. It's just like a random stack of, how I took them out of the bag, if you will. Exceptional X-Men right here. This has been my surprise hit of the X-Men relaunch. The one that I not think I would like the most, but I've really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the new dynamic that Kitty's in, the introduction of the New Mutants, and them kind of attaching themselves to her, and how they have met, and kind of how she is going to be dealing with them after everything that went on post-Krakoa, and how she's trying to set up her new life. So I'm really enjoying this book. Storm. I think anyone that knows me knows that I'm an incredible fan of Storm, and issue 1 of this absolutely blew me away. It portrayed Storm in the way that I've always seen her, as just an incredible leader, an incredible strong individual, just an absolute hero, someone who just a very powerful individual, someone who just is incredible moral, an incredibly strong moral center. And issue 1 of this touched on all of that. So absolutely, I had to pick up issue number 2 of it, see if it hopefully keeps up the hot start that issue 1 put down. So I look forward to reading this. The Question, all along the Watchtower. Renee Montoya being the Question, and even more so being the basically like the chief of security for the Justice League Watchtower in outer space. That kind of seems like a really cool concept, so I figured I'd pick this issue up. I don't know if this is going to be an ongoing. I don't really know if it could be an ongoing or not, or if it's just a one-shot. But however, we'll figure it out after I read it. We'll see how it goes. Terminator 2. Well, I meant Terminator issue 2. I'm sorry. There's no Guns N' Roses theme song here. Issue 1 was kind of a little shaky for me, but I really love this cover right here. The soldiers in the field, and then the Terminator out front marching. It looks kind of like it gives me kind of like a, almost like a Vietnam War type cover, type feel to it. So I'm going to pick this issue up, see how it goes. Give it maybe another issue or 2 to see if it hooks me. Johnny Quest, absolutely loving this book. Captures the feel of the old cartoon, the portrayal of Johnny and Race and Dr. Benton Quest and Haji. Feels like something to just jump right off the screen, but with kind of a more, which is kind of weird because that cartoon came out in the 60s. I want to say it was very late 60s. But in 2024, they're still able to capture the feel of that cartoon without it feeling like, really dated. The characters feel true to who they are, and so they're able to keep that spirit of the cartoon in the comic book right here, which is super cool. I want to say that I feel pretty comfortable saying Joe Casey probably was a big fan of this cartoon, or at least has watched a ton of episodes, the way he's able to write this convincingly. Newest issue of Daredevil. This has kind of been it's been a real middle of the pack book for me. Never too high, never too low. Just something that's kind of cruising right along there. The fact that Daredevil, Matt Murdock, is now a preacher or a pastor. I'm not sure what the correct term would be for someone who's of the Catholic faith. I guess Father Matt. It's kind of a different twist on it. So I've been kind of digging that, and then him having to battle his basically his 7 deadly sins has led to a bunch of really cool guest appearances in this book. So we'll see how it goes. I'm enjoying it for the most part. Never too high, never too low. Just like solid title right there in the middle. Ultimate Spider-Man number 11. After last month's issue where we had a record-breaking amount of scenes at the dinner table with people talking, maybe this one will have some more action. This is the first appearance of the Ultimate Universe, Black Cat. So she has always been kind of like that renegade love interest for Spider-Man. But however, in this issue, in this Ultimate Universe, he's married with 2 kids. So I'm not sure how they'll handle that situation. But I wouldn't expect things to get too, ridiculous as far as, Black Cat coming into the picture. So, but in general, I look forward to seeing how this is going to play out month to month. And of course, Batman and Robin 2, Year 1. Batman and Robin, Year 1, Issue 2. Really enjoyed Issue 1. Mark Waid, Chris Samney on it. That's a great team. That team always sells itself to me. I'm always a big fan when I see them announced on something together. And Issue 1, it's just more of their great work. So this was an easy pickup. And of course, Tom King's Wonder Woman right here, which I've been down with since day one, and I can never recommend it enough. I think this, I know this is kind of like a hyperbolic statement to say, but I'm really wanting to put this towards the top of Wonder Woman essential runs. It really will all depend. I've loved everything he's done so far. It will just really depend on sticking the landing. If he can stick the landing, then we'll have a classic Wonder Woman run for the ages right here by Tom King, who, don't get it twisted, I've had my fair share of criticism with TK, but I can't apply any of that criticism right here to his Wonder Woman. So hopefully, I'm not sure how much longer he's planning on being on this book. Nothing is for certain in comic books, but I'm enjoying it issue by issue and loving what we got while we get it. So that has been all the books I picked up this week. I've got a lot of reading to do. I've got a lot more videos to make. I was kind of on the shelf last week. I've got a lot of sinus bronchitis issues, so my voice was blowed. But we're getting back to it now. So we'll talk to you next time. You guys have a good day, and pick up some really cool comics and read them and just sit back and relax. And have a good day. Bye-bye.